If you have been playing NIKKE for a while, you might have been wondering, how can I help him, the best CEO, right here, right, make some extra money? So today we're gonna be talking about the best packs to be buying in NIKKE. Now, before we talk about spending, really important, spending on gacha games is always gonna be a waste of money, alright? If this is your hobby, you have, some extra disposable income, use it, obviously, but never spend out of you feeling of missing out on content or on levels, of because you want to be competitive, but it's some money you might not be able to afford. Only spend it if you can afford it. If you can, if you have the extra money, go for it, spend as much as you want, right? That's it. Let's jump into this before we start. Hello, the internet. Welcome back to Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict, and today's topic is gonna be a spender's guide in NIKKE, and what packs I recommend buying and what packs I usually buy myself. And once again, this is gonna be depending on how much you have extra every month and you are willing to spend. For the majority of players, the only real pack you need in NIKKE is going to be the monthly card, and that is the best pack in the game you can actually buy. If we actually talk about this, it's gonna be this monthly card. Only the normal one, the one that gives you gems, so 100 gems every single day, right? This is the best gem per dollar you can actually buy in the game. It's $5. It's pretty nice, right? It's like a coffee, nice for a hobby if you can get it. Would I recommend getting the second monthly card? No, the second monthly card, it's only for people who want to min-max their characters, like their account and their units, and get extra resources to level up. So if you don't care about leveling up and getting extra resources to build units, the second monthly card is useless to you. If you care about that, however, I would recommend you get it and just stockpile on these boxes until you need to use them, right? I've been using them on Cordas and credits, which is not the best usage, but I've been using it for that because I want to be catching up on levels. So the normal monthly card is the best thing you can buy. After the normal monthly card, the second best pack, I don't have it, sadly, because they removed it after you buy it. It's going to be the campaign pack, this one right here. If you guys are new players, you should have two of these, okay? 10,000 gems for $20. That is actually the second best pack in the game to be getting, is that campaign pack. So you can buy the monthly card and then you will have two campaign packs. Those are like the best packs you can get as a free-to-play, and kind of already like, $40 for a new player on two packs plus the monthly. That is already quite a bit of money. So that is the best packs in terms of gems, right? Now, we go into two different things here. You want pools, you want skins, you want resources. If you want skins, I cannot tell you what to spend money. Buy whatever skins you like. Normal skins, to me, are not great in terms of what money you are getting. Same for the reruns. Gacha skins, they're fucking awful, okay? And don't do as I do as I say. They are not great for what you're spending. It's $60, okay? We already know it's a scam. We already know it's pretty bad price-wise. But if you like a character enough to be getting the gacha skin, they are the best skins in the game because of the extra burst and the extra interactions and the extra voice lines and idle interactions. There is no, Azur Lane level of interactions here. So gacha skins are not that great, but if you like the skins and you're willing to spend $20 a month, the mission passes are actually pretty good because you're getting 25 pools, I believe it is, plus a mold, well, two molds actually, one of the mid-quality molds and then one of these high-quality access records, which guarantees a character. So the mission passes are actually pretty good, and it's what I would recommend for most casual players if they're interested in getting something. It's going to be these passes. Both the normal mission pass, the monthly one, and the ones that are better, which are the event mission passes. So these ones that have actually advanced recruit vouchers instead of normal pools only. So these are always good in terms of, $20, a little bit more on the expensive side in contrast to other gacha games, even more so for idle games. But the mission passes are actually pretty decent, or at least when it comes to pool per dollar spent, right? Doesn't matter if it's an event mission pass or a normal mission pass. Just remember, if you want good pools, it has to be event mission passes. So this one here, Rappi event, we're getting on a few days. Is the Rappi one? Rappi might be a normal pass, I don't remember. But yeah, all of those passes are pretty good as well. As for the skins, mix with some pools and some resources. What about if you just want to buy pools? What is the best packs to actually be getting there? There is only 3, I think, that I would recommend. First is the step-ups. Step-ups are a great way of getting a pool per dollar spent all the way until the $20 mark until here. Anything after the step 5 is no longer a pool per dollar. So anything after step 5, it's a bit more expensive and a bit more for wells, I will say, rather than just light spending, right? Because the step 5 is gonna be like $25 and you're getting a multi here for $5 and then 2 multis here for $20. After that, it's never again one pool per dollar. Even this one here for 20 stops being that, same for the 30 and same for the 50. They are no longer getting as good. But the whole step up is nice if you can afford it. It's a lot of extra pools and resources you can get on big events. If there is no step up, there is only really one good pack, and it's the $20 pack on the event. This is still one pool per dollar. The 50 and the 100 packs could be considered decent if you really have the extra money to afford them and if you really like a character, but they are no longer one pool per dollar. So I would say, once again, everything adds up. The moment you start spending in this game, it adds up quite fast how much you are spending. So only go for the 50 and 100 if you really have the extra income, and obviously if you want the extra pulls for a specific unit you like. The rest of the packs in here are no good, no bueno. Wells obviously will be going for this one, big wells, because rocks are a finite resource and you want to be getting as many as possible. I don't buy rocks, I'm a gambling addict. I just want to gamble for anise and get more pools. So that is for pools. Those are the good packs, right? The step up with the $20 pack event. Remember, for the step up to step 5, it's only what it's good for light spenders because it's still one pool per dollar. I say good because to me, one pool per dollar is decent, right? Decent. For some people, it might be expensive. So for some people, it might be cheap. Obviously, this depends on where you live, income, 1,000 different factors. I take this as a reference and then see what you want to be buying based on this. So those are for pools, that is for skins, and that is for like the best packs for gems, which would be only the base monthly card plus the campaign packs. There is one more thing I want to talk about, and it's buying levels. This is possibly the biggest sinkhole in the game. I cannot recommend it to anyone, and when I mean anyone, I really mean it. Like, I don't think anyone outside of content creators should be buying levels unless you're like an omega well, like really big wells, because the amount of money you spend versus the amount of levels you get, it's nothing. So the first one, like I said earlier, would be the second monthly card. Is the best one because you can just save this box for whatever resource you need, right? So for people who want to min-max it a little bit their accounts, this is pretty good. The second one, resource-wise, that I've been buying, and again, it gets expensive already, is going to be the monthly pack here for $20. This includes credits and cordas. That's basically what you want to be buying if you care about extra levels. This one is decent, again, $20. You're getting half a multi and a bunch of cordas and credits. Better than this one is actually going to be also a monthly pack, which is the custom pack. I only buy the first one and I put double credits and cordas at the end. So 120 credits, 120 credits, and 80 cordas. And that's $20 a month. And also half a multi on gems. It's nice, it's just more resources. The 50 and 100 could be used the same way. But for most wells who are spending here, they want the rocks rather than anything else. To me, if I was to be buying this, I would just be doing the same thing. But again, this one just gets too expensive in my opinion. Like, I don't like the $50 one. I think it's already way too much with how much we've already talked about packs, right? If you add everything up, it starts to get really expensive. So I don't get the $50 one, I only get the $20 one. And then the last one that I only sometimes get if I feel like it is the weekly ones. These ones are the worst ones to get. If you're gonna be getting these, just get honestly some of the other packs. Be it the custom pack, the second one, because if you're gonna be buying that for 2 weeks, it's the same. Or some of the other packs for skins, or just whatever it is. There are 1,000 things that are better to buy than actually these 2 weekly ones. I only get these sometimes, maybe like once a month if I feel like it, or if I'm close to a new breakpoint on levels, like it was the case when I got to 681 last week, but that's it. I don't usually get this, nor I recommend getting this. This is the least efficient way of getting them. The last one would be the special beginner support. because they have decent ones. So in terms of how many boxes you can get, for $30 you can get 300 boxes of credits and also 4 multis. This is mostly for new players rather than long-term players. I feel long-term players benefit less from this, but they are pretty good if you want the pools. If you want normal pools to get extra cores, this gets a lot of credits. This one gets a lot of cordas, but it's 60 bucks almost basically for 7 multis, right? So pool per dollar, it's good in there, but not as good if we're considering it normal pools, not rate up. Same for this, because for 15 you're getting 2 multis and a gear selector, which is pretty nice for a new player. So these special beginner support packs are great only for new players. I would really recommend long-term players to buy them unless they're really big whales looking for the extra cores or normal characters, just like the second monthly. And that's basically what I would recommend buying. You guys have everything written in the website as well. It was updated recently to include some of the extra packs that we've been getting. There is nothing else that I honestly would consider buying. I think that's already like a lot of fucking money spent. Like I said, I would only recommend getting the monthly card and then skins like mission passes or gacha skins. I feel that is the best thing for free-to-play light spenders, because yes, you are getting some extra pools and some extra resources, but cosmetics are always a good way of supporting the developers without falling too far into this abyss, into this rabbit hole that is basically, you know, gonna be spending money in gacha games. So that's what I would recommend for free-to-play and light spenders. If you care about spending a little bit more for optimizing your account, then everything we've discussed in this video. That said, that's basically everything for this one though. Just wanted to jump a little bit about spending, since there is the half anniversary and there are a few more packs you can get, and there's also a lot of new players, right, that might be interested on supporting our favorite indie company. Shift up. That's it. Enough jumping, enough ranting. We are live every single day. You guys have the links in the description down below. Good luck with your pool, the internet, and I'll see you on the next one.